OP!
What's up?
On point like OP, you tapping with PPhilms. What's the word, man?
Chilling, man. Chilling, man.
Yo, listen, I don't think I had anybody as requested as you after an interview. You, TG Flocka as well. Yo, they heard y'all interviews. Nas Blicky too, but you in the comments, everyone's like, nah, OP needs to be here all the time.
Yeah, man.
So for the people out there, we got OP again. You know what I'm saying?
Locked in.
Word. And I just want to give you your flowers because I feel like I said in the last interview, you're somebody who you've done so much for the culture. You connected so much, and even I see you as I thank God I met you. You feel me?
Right.
From the amount
appreciate you.
Absolutely. You helped me with certain things, and I feel like I can't just tell you thank you through text or over the phone. I gotta say that on camera for people to see it.
Nah,
OP has invited me to shows. He got me the Tay Savage interview. You know, a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to say that on camera.
Yeah, man. Nah, I feel like, man, I'm just a playmaker, man. I like busting plays. As long as I can make shit happen for genuine people, I'm all willing to do it, man.
That's what's up.
That's who I am.
Let's get it. All right, now we got the good stuff out the way. Let's get crazy.
Let's go. Get busy.
Okay, breaking news, you know, today we see that King Yella, it came out, 1090 Jake has put it out that King Yella was telling Las Vegas PD that Offset is a GD. Who else?
That nigga was just telling too much. I see it. He was telling too much. Oh, man, that's telling. I feel like, man, you just talking too much. You're goofy. Yeah. You just did some goofy shit, and it just finally came out.
Got you. Do you feel like? Do you feel like? All right. So I told you my opinion off camera, but I want to say it on camera too.
Yeah, come on.
I'm like, is it ratting? And why I feel like that's not ratting is because it's not a crime to be in a gang. It might be a crime to do gang activities in furtherance of the gang, but it's not a crime to be in a gang. And I think the whole world knew Offset was GD.
But I feel like for you to be having a regular homie conversation with law enforcement, it's out of control. He was talking, like when you read it back to yourself, it sounds like regular hood dialect. And that's crazy. And this is crazy. And it's like, hey, there's some things, bro, you shouldn't, some things is not meant to be spoken on, period. That's how I feel. It's like, he should have known that, but hey, you gotta live to learn. He'll learn his lesson. Right?
Now, do you see that, like, when you, like you have been locked up before, do they ask you about other people? Like, yo, wow.
But no, I feel like they only ask you about people they're trying to tie you to or investigate for you or some shit like that. Yeah. So it's like, obviously, that's what I want to say about it. The way they was asking the questions, obviously, they were getting at something.
What do you think they was getting at?
I don't know. I'm not law enforcement, bro. The fuck? But they had these questions for the man.
Do you feel like they tailor-made these things? Like, he's...
They I feel like they're law enforcement for a reason.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like, hey. They ask you about questions about a lot of people, man. A lot of incidents. And you just answering them the regular. You should have said, I thought you've been to jail. You should have said you need your lawyer.
So, and that's what I was going to ask you. You're in that position. OP sitting right there, and they're telling him, all right, this has nothing to do with your case, but hey, is Offset a GD?
All I know is my Miranda rights. Anything I say could be used against me in the court of law. I don't know how these people are trying to twist my words. I want to go home. Yeah. So I'm not talking. I need someone who is legally, by law, able to represent me and get me the fuck out of these people's presence. So I'm not saying shit. Saying not a goddamn word, but lawyer. Lawyer. That's my name at that point.
Yeah.
But that's me. I feel like I learned, though. I live and I learned. So I don't know. I feel like there's nothing I could say in these moments that's going to get me out.
Yeah.
So I just need to just get my lawyer.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So any advice to the youth would be get a lawyer.
Yeah. That's how I feel like anything you say, bro, even for the people that snitch or tell, so every snitch don't not go to jail. Niggas be snitching and going to jail.
Yeah.
Thinking they was never gonna do no time, you fucking dickhead. You fucking dumb. Believing anything these people is telling you. You stupid. Dummy.
Yeah.
No.
You
need a lawyer.
That gotta suck to ruin your reputation and
do time, and you was trying not to do it. That's the whole reason you did bad. So it's like, wow.
Yeah, man. How do you feel about this? We got there's a lot of people, this is a big discussion.
Yeah.
So you got somebody named FBG Butta, who he basically came out and said that when he was in court, all he did was tell on a few dead people. You know what I'm saying? They dead, but he told on them.
What is the details to the case? Why did they bring him to court though?
I'm not exactly sure, but I think he's saying he's confirming certain murders, like the murder of his sister. Like, yo, you know, this is what happened. The murder of people back in the days, like a lot of things that took place. Yeah. He's just confirming it. And for me, we always hear like, all right, it's snitching. You know, the first thing people say, who went to jail behind it? Mm-hmm. But technically, can't nobody go to jail behind
someone being that.
Yeah. So, how is that viewed to you and
to me?
Yeah.
I feel like, man, like I said, me personally, I wouldn't do it. No, because I'm not trying to talk myself. I feel like it's no point in me talking myself. I want legal representation. So I won't even go on this. I don't want to be on the stand.
Yeah, yeah.
So that picture is even just wrong.
It's just, I go. And it's always like this, like they're pointing out, like, you know, like, damn. Can't nobody do that, man.
Man, I don't know. I don't know. Everybody ain't the same, and I learned to accept that. But I got morals and standards, and I feel like I just know the law better than certain other people. I'm not above the law. Like I make myself self-aware. Yeah. I ask questions. I'm not afraid to ask questions.
And yo, listen, you have to. I feel like if anybody is gonna be in the streets, or you gotta know your ops in every capacity, that be people in the streets, law enforcement, whatever the case may be. Have money just in case.
Yeah,
you know. But when did you learn that though? Because you could be young, you might not know things like that. You committing crimes because you don't have money. When do you learn? Okay, yo, you know what? Let me have everything in order. How does that mindset change for you?
The only way to learn is to live. Just learn from your mistakes and learn from other people's mistakes. I feel like that's what I take heed to. I listen when people talk and I'll be asking questions. So I'm like, where you fucked up at when you did? I ain't doing that.
Now I know what not to do.
Yeah, I know what not to do. Might ask someone else, reassure that's not what to not do. Like, I'm definitely not doing that. So it's like, I feel like that's the only way. I'll be living and learning. That'd be mad little shit you just. I feel like that's the best thing. The best teacher is life.
Like,
and it sounds corny, but it's the truth.
It's reality.
The best teacher is life.